You, dreamer, who sits on the cliff head overlooking a fierce cobalt sea, but dreams of a drought-choked river, rest your weary, worn-out head on my knee. Gum trees weeping their sap in lament, red as blood into great glossy beads. There's still magic here in your solitude, but it's a magic that does not come free. There is magic in the water, magic in the land, magic in your skin, hair, hands, magic in you, radiant in your fury, magic spilling from your fingertips as you rage. But aren't you lonely in all your power? Don't you crave company? From which well will you draw when yours runs dry?
Hello, I'm Norma Ingram. As an Aboriginal elder, people call me Auntie Norma. I always acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that we're on, or we're privileged to be on, and that is of the Wongal people of the Gadigal.
I'm Karen. And I'm Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Jody.
My name's Emily Dash. I live in Annandale.
My name is Lizzie Jarrett.
My name is Nguyen. My name's Teresa Savage. I live in Leichhardt, and I've lived in Leichhardt for 30 years.
My name is Stella Kim. I came from Korea.
I'm Haejang Kim, Stella's daughter.
I am Maitran.
Hey, I'm Jacqueline Jacinto.
My name is Mariam. I came from Iran. I have two daughters, Melika and Melissa.
What do I do? Wow, what don't I do?
Writer, actor, motivational speaker, filmmaker, all sorts of things. It's wild.
We both do rowing, and I like whales, and
I'm a boldfish.
Yeah.
And I currently a sport worker.
I'm a retiree. I got retired last year, and with my time, I'm looking after my mother.
I'm doing the physiotherapist as a private practitioner.
I work as an immigration lawyer.
I'm a single mom. I'm an activist, a poet, an artist, a teacher.
I do music and sound design for video games. I'm a wife, I'm a mother.
I'm at the chairperson of our Aboriginal Elders program.
I still teach my language, that is Portuguese, on Saturdays.
I'm the chair of Inner West Council's Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender and Intersex Working Group.
The best thing about being a woman is that we have superpowers, so I more or less do everything.
In my family, we're very lucky because I come from a very strong grandmother, very strong mother, and a very strong daughter.
My grandma, she stays home every day. She makes breakfast for us, she prepares lunch for us. She does so much work and she's like almost 80. I really love her.
I'm really lucky in that I have two daughters, I have a partner who's a woman, and I have a mother who's still alive. She has survived through a lot of very, very difficult times, and she still pops up smiling at the end of the day.
Mum brought me across when I was 4 years old to Australia. So she went back to learn English first, even though she already had her degree overseas. She redid her physiotherapy course in Australia while sending me to school.
My grandmother on my father's side, as she had her 13 children taken from her from stolen generations and then fought to get them all returned to her. So through her teachings and her stories of when she was alive, yeah, she empowered all of our younger women, sisters and aunties to, I don't know, to never give up hope, to never lose faith, to always have love, no matter what the world does to you.
Everyone has a challenge in their life. Me too.
When I was really struggling with mental health is a time that I really drew on the strength of other women to get me through that.
In my transition, my partner at the time, Kelly Lee, was my rock. She kept me alive for several years.
I lost my husband. I lost him in Africa.
40 years ago, things were very, very different, and I have been discriminated against in many, many ways, in employment, in choosing to have children, in housing.
Being an Aboriginal woman in the country now labelled Australia of oppression, I overcome a battle every day I walk out the door by getting up out of bed and putting a smile on my face and saying, no matter what this world chucking at me, I know who I am, I'm grounded, I'm sound, I'm learning to be safe, learning to smile, and learning to strive, as all women should be able to.
They released a list, like the 30 under 30 lists, and there's a Women in Games list, and I saw that and I was like, I'm gonna be on that list. I'm gonna make it happen. And so I did. I went and spoke at conferences, I delivered talks, I was on panels, and then 2 years later, I was on that list, and I was like, yes, achievement unlocked. I did this thing.
And then I play piano, I play flute, I play oboe. That's it.
I was the first Aboriginal person to graduate from Harvard University in the States.
I would have to say was the very first film I made that was called I'm Not a Work of Art. That really put discrimination in the spotlight.
The lady that I give individual support told me more than once, my time and what I'm giving her is better than any medication she's on.
5 years ago, when I'd finally found the power inside myself, after 17 years of living in a domestic violence relationship, to get the courage to get up, walk away, and never go back. That was my most empowering moment of my life.
You're better off asking my wife that.
My beauty is my blackness. My strength is my resilience.
I think that I'm very unique and quite beautiful. I'm very much feeling myself this year.
I can be eccentric and weird and say crazy things, and I love that about myself.
Have found this determination in my life the last few years that has carried me through.
A lot of my friends said I'm very patient. Yeah, I think it's good in life.
I think I go above and beyond in a way that not a lot of people do in terms of my relationships.
I think that what unique and beautiful about me is when I'm helping someone.
I'm beautiful because of my differences against everyone else.
Resilience. So when I encounter problems, I try to be strong and overcome them.
If you ask me what would I put on my epitaph, what would I go? She's a loving and caring woman.
No matter what happens, she's always smiling.
Melissa is very friendly and she's very, very loves her family. Yes?
She has a wonderful personality, so yeah, she working very hard, but whenever I need help, she come and help me.
I can see the good in everyone and encourage everyone to live a positive and happy life.
I refuse to give up. I have gone through too much crap in my life to quit now.
Well, I hope that in the future there is still a planet for us to live on.
I want to pursue my dreams, be somewhere in the medical field.
I just want to keep giving as much of myself as I can.
Until I get die, I want to do physiotherapy, continue, and then helping for the other people and then living.
I want my family to be healthy.
My number one dream would be to walk down the street of this country they label Australia and not be seen as an angry black woman, as a threat, as a thief, as a substance abuser, or as all them other labels that the reality of this country gives us as an Aboriginal woman, we receive before I even get to say, hello, my name's Lizzie, who are you?
Equality. Feminism is just about equality, really. Not being treated differently just because of your gender.
My ideal world is one where we can thrive.
I just want it to be a place where everyone can express their own opinions.
I want our women, our people, and my children to constantly feel safe.
In an ideal world, we would see women in positions where now we imagine men.
I'd like to see the next generation of women stepping up and putting their hand up and standing for politics and, being the big CEOs, because that's where we need our women as well.
I hope in the world, every people, every country will be friends, please.
I want a world where everyone is celebrated for their own uniqueness and who they are.
All the little girls in the world, no matter what colour they were, what creed they are, what social, what economic, no matter what they are, every single little girl in the world is to know she is worthy.
What's that song? The sisters are doing it for ourselves. And that's what it's all about, sisterhood. It's us supporting each other, lifting each other up, not pushing each other down.
I've got your back. Until proved otherwise, I've got your back. That's what the sisterhood means to me.
When I'm spending time with my friends, no one gets to tell me what I do and what I should be.
It gave me this sense of power that I'd never realized that I could access before.
Sisterhood means to me is one of my essential keys to my living. Like, I couldn't survive without sisters.
There is magic in the water, magic in the land, magic in your skin, hair, hands, magic in you, radiant in your fury, magic spilling from your fingertips as you rage. But aren't you lonely in all your power? Don't you crave company? From which well will you draw when yours runs dry? Aren't you parched, lips bitten raw? Can't you hear the waves swell? Listen hard for the cacophony. Now sit, lonely dreamer. Come sit by the fire with your sisters built of stars, dreams, desires. Drink, thirsty dreamer. Magic sparks and we gather. From our fingers spill wild symphonies. It is work, it is hard, and it does not come free. But together, we turn back to the sea.